Hey Cancer, welcome to Intention 1111. Today I'm going to be doing a timeless read for you. Wanted to say thank you to everyone who likes the videos and comments and interacts with the channel. I appreciate y'all. New subscribers, come on in. Cross watchers, of course, you're always welcome. And those who've been with me since day one, I sure appreciate y'all. If you'd like to book a personal read with me, you can reach me at Where Your Intentions at intentions1111.com. So, this is just a freestyle read. Let's see what we got going on for Cancer. Right, I am fearless. Okay, I like that. I am fearless. I am passionate. I am unbreakable. Okay, self-hype. Maybe some self-hype going on here. Maybe feeling like you're on top of the world, or you may be going towards something and you're, manifesting something in. You have a 5 and you have 33. Okay, so getting in alignment. You have 10. Something's ended. You're getting in alignment with where you want to go, right? There's been an ending. The 10 is like, for me, is like the waiting room to the 11, between the closing out of the cycle, the waiting room, beginning of a new cycle, and the 11 is the new path, right? So there have been some changes. You've closed out a cycle and you're on going toward a new path, getting in alignment with a new path, okay? So that's all good news. Good time of year to get it done. So let's see what we got for Cancer. Maybe changes in work, your work life, or changes in what you're working on, rather, okay? I think you're working on leaving a lot of toxic cycles behind is what I see. Working on leaving a lot of toxic cycles. Toxic cycles is a general word you hear tarot card readers use ad nauseum, especially when the devil card comes up. It's a toxic cycle, right? And the spiritual community, you hear about toxicity all the time. So I think there's been issues at work or issues in what you've been working on that you're finding are not benefiting you from moving forward. They're acting as a blocker for moving forward and keeping you stuck. And in the end, you're realizing here that you have to move forward. You are keeping yourself stuck, right? Or situations that you allow in your life keep you stuck. Here you are in the next set, coming on a new life cycle. You've made a decision to put the work into your abundance and your new path and new beginnings. After a period of time in which I think emotionally you were probably strung out, you're probably physically very tired, and you feel blocked at each turn. Everywhere you go, you were feeling blocked up, right? Trapped, maybe. And you've turned this devil into an empress. So you've flipped this situation around and removed this block by simply, for some of you, by simply removing yourself from situation. Others of you, it looks like you've removed the block by redirecting your thoughts and changing your thought process. You've made the decision here, I think, to block out anything that's bringing you down, any kind of, and here you are, Cancer. Anything that's bringing you or making you feel trapped and stuck, right? But anything that is dimming your light right now. You are not allowing anything in that makes you in chaos, that makes you juggle, that makes you feel like, you're going down the wrong track, right? When you're trying to get something done. And you cannot get one thing to come together, and you feel rushed and you feel chaotic and you feel like you're in a state, right? If your mindset is there that it's not going to come out the way you want it to, you're not pulling in the right kind of energy, And I feel a lot of rushed energy, like hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, or something like that going on here on this side of the read. You are blocking that out. You're saying, you know what? Enough of that. I'm going to do things my way. I'm going to do things in my own time. And so it looks like here you're done. You've made the decision to stop juggling. For some of you, this is in an actual job. Excuse me. You've made the decision to stop juggling at work. Maybe you're taking on too many responsibilities. Maybe you're not getting recognized for everything that you're doing, either monetarily or recognition from superiors. I think that you're blocking out a toxic work cycle here, maybe a toxic work environment, or working too late, working too much overtime. So you're blocking that out, and you're only allowing the good in right now, which, you know, eventually, you have to integrate those two things together. But right now, you're breaking free of something. And when we break free of something, we have to cut something. We have to eradicate it out of our life, out of our environment, out of our energy, out of our thoughts, right? So that's what you're doing. You're doing a whole lot of blocking out of situation, and you're moving into, I am not allowing anything in that doesn't benefit me. You've got the Four of Swords in reverse, not allowing anything that is affecting your mental health. So to the point over here where you feel like you just want to lay in the street with all these swords in your back, and you're like, fuck it, just run me over. Now you are pulling in abundance. You're pulling in the right kind of manifestation. Instead of focusing on what's wrong, you're focusing on how can I make it right. We all allow things into our world. We can either make our world beautiful or we can make our world shit. Venus in Libra, okay, we like to have our environment be beautiful. Beautiful to us, we have to be able to find beauty in something, right? Because beauty acts as the motivator. It acts as like a muse for us, right? And so we have to find something beautiful to focus on in order to get going, right? And so that's kind of what you're doing. You're not allowing anything negative in. You're not allowing anything to flip you upside down and have you in chaos and have you rushing, which I think is great, because in the beginning, when you're learning how to do this, it's important to block that stuff out. Later on, when you're more experienced in your journey, you will learn to integrate the two things together. But you're also coming out of a time of isolation too, here with the Hermit card in reverse. You're moving forward with something, moving away from something, moving past something, and coming into a time of alchemizing, letting it all work together, bringing it in. I've got everything I need here. I don't need this up here. I don't need this chaos. I don't need all of this. So let's take a look here. Let's take a look here at the Devil card. Show me the Devil. Where's the Devil here? I think you're also guarded and you're protecting yourself a little more than you used to. Some people, sometimes before we realize what's going on, we kind of float through life and whatever happens, happens. Okay? And that can be love interests as well. Well, he's on the scene, she's on the scene, so I must need to do something with this. Before we, gain a little wisdom and a little experience and realize, well, just because they're here doesn't, just because it's in the store don't mean you got to buy it, right? You're doing a lot of selection, okay? You're doing a lot of selection of thoughts, selection of people in your life. Show me the Devil. Okay, loss of job, loss of love, burdens created as a result of that. Something blew up. Also, this says to me, burnout. So, Cancer, if you feel like you're getting to the point where you're getting burnt out, it's a good time to take a vacation. Okay, it's a good time to take a break. It may be a good time to redirect your energies. It may be a good time to rejuvenate, to fill your cup back up, to go be where the happiness is, right? Where the support and the love are. Because if we let ourselves get to the point where we're so burnt out, that we have to drag ourselves places, that condition really only gets worse, and then you get burnt all the way out, and you may not be able to come back. So take breaks along the way if that's something that you feel like is happening to you out there. You're getting burnt out on something. And a lot of you, this has to do with work. I'm tired of putting up with this bullshit at work, So before you get to a situation in which you blow up, or you're escorted out of the building, you might want to take a break. So a lot of you may be changing jobs, changing what you're working on, changing your career. Let's see what this Ten of Swords is about. Too many conflicts all of the time, and you need balance. What you're saying is Cancer needs balance. Cancer needs balance. I need balance. I need peace. I need harmony. I need a break from this for a while. Also, I just got the thought that a lot of people in their homes, they are not peaceful in their home. There may be some elements going on in your home where you just cannot get comfortable. You cannot find peace. And I tell you what, that has got to be the worst feeling in the world. Because, if you think about it, your home is your command central, right, for everything else in your world. And if your home should be your oasis, right? Doesn't have to be fancy, just has to be your oasis, right? And if you can't come home and take your shoes off and lay your purse down, fling your bra across the room or whatever, you can't be peaceful in your own home, then you're not peaceful anywhere. And these are the people that hide in their car, okay, or, whatever. You've got to find a way to bring more peace into your life, right? A lot of people in their home, they are not at peace in their home. So there's either a partner who's not allowing you to have peace, or the environment in your home is not peaceful. We all have to have somewhere that's peaceful, right? Where you can let your thoughts spill out. You can, come down from the day, let those shoulders relax. I'm getting a lot of tension up in here, right? When I'm talking about the home, not being peaceful. So there is room for you to find more peace in your life. And I think that's where you're going here with these group of cards here. You're starting to block out anything that isn't peaceful. And Cancers, when you get to the point where you lose your shit, people don't realize that about Cancers, okay? And Cancers are home and family oriented. When you get to the point where you lose your shit, you better get the fuck out of a Cancer's way, okay? Because it's nothing nice. Okay? It ain't nothing nice. And you know why? Because you don't see it coming. You don't see it coming. But I tell you something, if someone is not allowing Cancer to have peace in their home, or they're messing with their business, or their family, or where they find their peace, hell hath no fury, okay? So get ready. Whoever this is, Crosswatcher, if this is you, you need to let that Cancer have some time by theyself, okay? So, you are blocking out any and everything and kicking things out of your home and out of your life that are not bringing you peace. And you need to do that before you blow the hell up. So, let's see. So basically, this is kind of what I'm getting. You're feeling trapped everywhere you go because you can't find peace. So let's see what Cancer can expect for the rest of the month. Yeah, Cancer, here you are. There's been an illusion in relationship, okay, or partnership. There's been some sort of, and I'm getting real, big time tension and muscle knotting going on right here. Ugh. You're moving away from something that's not bringing you peace, okay? But there's some sort of an illusion in partnership or love relationship, friendship, family, whatever, that You can't trust whoever it is you're laying in the bed next to at night. Okay? You can't trust whoever you're coming home to at the end of the day. Can't trust that person. Because that person is constantly, and this person acts pretty immature. You know, and I'm getting feelings of, you just got home from a long-ass work day. You're having to come home and deal with somebody's bullshit on top of it. Because they can't figure out how to turn a stove on, okay? Or they can't figure out how to do something for themselves. And they're expecting you to do all of that and work and do everything, and you don't ever sit down and you're not having any peace. And then on top of it, you got to hear their mouth. This is kind of what I'm getting from here. So if you're ready, if some of you out there are dealing with somebody like that in your home, time to get rid of them. Let them fly on, okay? Let them go. Kick them out. Whatever it is you need to do. Remove yourself. However you want to handle it. But the main issue here is that you've got to have peace. And the person that you're with, the person that you're next to in the bed at night, that person needs to be your peace, right? When you're coming home to your oasis, right? And you're coming home to your family and your loved ones and your partners, those are the people who are supposed to lift you up in the world, right? Those are the people who were supposed to build you up and fill your cup and be your peace, like, I've had such a long day. You know what I mean? Or not, hey, when's dinner going to be ready? Blah, So you've got to find peace at some point, and you're getting to the point where you're ready to start cutting people out of your world to find the peace. So let's get some advice cards for you, Cancer. Don't let yourself get to the point where you blow up, because you cannot, no matter what you do here, find your peace. Gotta find your peace. The more I honor my inner light, the more I brighten the world. I choose to shine, and that's what you're choosing to do. You're choosing to cut out everything in your world here that doesn't allow you to shine, doesn't allow you to feel love, doesn't allow you to have peace. I can expand time when I'm inspired. Yes, finding beauty in something, right? But also, this is a fear of leaving a job. This is a fear of taking on new work, or leaving a career maybe that you've been in for a lot of years. But you're getting to the point where there's something here that you just can't take anymore. So when we get in desperation in our mind, right, we're so desperate for peace and tranquility, that we'll do anything to get it, right? You don't need to let yourself get so strung out that you're going against your own character, and you feel like later on you could have handled it better, right? So you got to find beauty and peace and love in your world, because you don't have any peace, Cancer. My friendships support me, nourish me, and inspire me. My friendships, love relationships, lovers, family. My friendships support me, nourish me, and inspire me. And if you've got somebody in your life, Cancer, that's sort of a hanger-oner, and they just want to spew their shit on you all day long, that's just somebody who's doing an emotional dump on you, right? And they're doing an emotional dump on you because not only are they feeding off your energy, but they're dumping their shit on you so they can feel better. So it's time to cut some people out of your world, maybe, so that you can find the peace that you are so desperately seeking here. So I'll see you guys later.